Hi, my name is Arthur Ganaban. I'm the founder of the A-Team Academy. At the A-Team Academy, we've created an experience, an event that we started this journey in 2020 and now venturing on in 2024. World Changers Cup, a speech and debate competition that primarily is categorized in 3 different age groups, wherein students are grouped up in teams of 3 and they delve into debating, arguing, persuading one another on various topics revolving around societal issues in the world, and essentially finding a way to solve the problems that they are inundated with in today's very complex world. So the World Changers Cup, in partnership with Wellington College International School, Bangkok, is a 3-day competition wherein there are 4 preliminary rounds, 3 rounds on the first day, and we'll have a morning session briefing everyone what to expect, what the roles are for each speaker in terms of the POIs, in terms of the time limits. Also, the topics are given ahead of time. This is crucial because we believe strongly in the importance of research and understanding these complex problems. Also, they don't necessarily know which side they'll be on. So there are 2 sides in the majority of debates. One is on proposition or government or affirmative, and the other one would be opposition or negative. So they would only find out which side they're on and essentially start preparing from there. Primarily, we try to make sure that we cover as many aspects of society as possible and provide motions that are just the right amount of difficulty or in terms of challenge, in terms of the age group. And essentially, after the 3 rounds on the first day, what happens on the second day after the 3 fixed rounds is we'll have the 4th round, which is a silent round wherein they don't know what will happen, as opposed to the first 3 rounds, whereby students will be given feedback or a thorough analysis or explanation as to why they lost or won the debate and what they can do to improve in the next round. This is pivotal because we want students not just to win per se, but to improve and develop going forward in every round. So yes, we do understand the complexities of AI platforms. However, once students delve into it, they'll quickly realize that they actually have to engage with the other side, that they actually have to listen and respond accordingly. And that helps students not just have a sort of one perspective or an echo chamber of their perspective, but being able to look at both sides and understanding the real issues or the difficulties between the 2. Of course, on top of that, they have to be able to persuade and to communicate it in a convincing manner. That is to say that their delivery, their body language, eye contact, all of those things that we naturally see as something that makes it more persuasive or more eloquent in a way, something that would also be taken into consideration. So after the 4th round, wherein it's a silent round, we delve into the speech round. So at the World Changers Cup, we have 1 preliminary speech round, whereby they're going to be in a classroom and will be judged accordingly, according to the criteria set out by Toastmasters International, the largest public speaking organization in the world at the moment. And this is where things are a little bit different, where it's not necessarily trying to win the debate per se, but moving the hearts of the audience, engaging with the audience, and it's sort of an individual activity as well. So we work on teamwork, team effort, and team spirit. That means everybody should do their best, help each other out to win the round. But then we also have a segment where individual speakers who are charismatic, who are essentially eloquent, would be able to express themselves, engage with the audience, be humorous as they'd like. If they want to be informative, they could be, or if they want to inspire the audience in the theme that we have for this year, 2024, the power of words and ideas. So after that round, we'll have lunch as per usual in all 3 days. And then we're going to announce the top 8 or top 16 breaking teams, depending on how many number of teams there are in the particular competition. So that's where the quarterfinals or the octofinals, the top 16 teams will go up against each other. That is to say, the first seed would go against the lowest seed, making it easier for the top teams who scored during the preliminary rounds to perform well. So what we usually see are the top 2 teams facing each other at the finals. So those are knockout rounds, and these rounds we encourage parents to also witness their child performing or debating and be surprised at how talented many of them are. Even the young ones are immaculate, articulate, are very great articulators of their ideas. So those are the things that we really that we really stand up for, that we support, and it's a lot of fun. Students grow a lot from the competition itself. It's a beginner, accessible, friendly competition because we do announce the topics ahead of time, and those are the kinds of competitions that we hope to bring to other countries in the future as well. One exciting thing as well is that we're bringing the competition to Harvard next January, at the end of January in 2025, where we also are in partnership with Ascent Academy based in Taiwan, where we also delve into leadership, into Shark Tank competitions, and essentially working with Harvard associates and individuals and leaders in that particular event. Another awesome thing that we sort of do at the competition is we incentivize students. So we have one of the biggest cash prize pools that you could possibly find in a speech and debate competition. This year we had up to 250,000 Thai baht, and we look to increasing that in the foreseeable future as well, making, in my vision, 1 million baht or even more, to really push forward the narrative that you are rewarded for being a great, convincing speaker, a debater, and you can change the world with the power of words and ideas. And essentially, the third day, that's where the finals happens. In the morning, we have the speech rounds. So top 15 speakers in each category would be going through their speeches, judged by a panel of 9 judges to ensure that we, as much as possible, get the right results. And you would be basically blown away by how amazing these speeches are. After that, lunch as usual, and then we'll delve into the debate finals, starting off with the primary category, and then moving up to the junior category, and then finally the senior category. So you're going to see, for instance, the development of the argumentations between the younger students all the way to the seniors. Finally, after we grab dinner and sort of relax, we have the awarding ceremony where we invite a prominent individual. For this year, it was Antonia Porsild, who was the first runner-up of Miss Universe 2023, the first place, of course, of Miss Universe Thailand last year, handing out the awards, but before that, giving an inspiring speech. And in this World Changers Cup, she talked about taking loss and learning how to lose and getting back up, and that loss not defining you. So essentially, what then happens is we award the students, and then we announce the winners for the finals, starting off with a speech and then proceeding to the debate. This is an amazing experience as well, where we celebrate the hard work that the students have done, and we sort of close it off by taking a photo together, encapsulating the moment, and preparing for next year, hoping to do better, even better next year. So this is the 3 days. Parents and teachers, we invite you to join our community of young, aspiring leaders and the voice of the future. Essentially, without you, we can only do so much by ourselves. We need everyone's sort of support, and we are so grateful to all the support to all the parents for their support, and now branching off to teachers out there to send their students to these kinds of competitions whereby we can collaborate, we can have sparring sessions together, essentially pushing forward this community into a bright future, whereby in the future we would possibly have the best speakers and debaters out there, debating about all kinds of topics. And this community is only possible if we work together in tandem. In our part, we will do our very best to creating the best possible programs for the students and ensuring that for parents as well, they'll be informed of all kinds of competitions, not just ours, but the ones out there that can be a catalyst as an experience for their children. When you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it's not necessarily the right metric. And so debate might not be for everyone. Public speaking might not be for everyone, but they can definitely get something out of it if they try. So if you never try, you'll never know. But from what we've experienced, when students try, it changes them completely. It changes their opinion. It changes who they are. And that is such a privilege and honor for us to be facilitators of their particular academic experience. When we look at every student, we look at them as where they're at and where they could be. There's so much potential in Thailand, there's so much potential outside of Thailand. But we'll start here in our base ground. There's a lot of work to do, and we will never stop doing what we're doing. And with you, we can do so much more together. Thank you.